We have asked the question of what scenario we would likely see if the Deputy President and the former Prime Minister were to team up. The first question is whether they could really team up, because it does appear completely unlikely. They are the two foremost runners just now. Anybody else, whether it is former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, former Vice President and former Deputy Prime Minister Musalia Mudavadi, I do think that they constitute the second cycle. They do not look like they have done enough to cast themselves as front runners, and they do therefore have a lot of catching up to do, if indeed they can catch up. Just now, Raila Odinga and William Ruto have styled each other as the person to watch, and therefore the question begins arising as to why they would want to team up in the first place. Perhaps their coming together would only be dictated by one factor, that they want to be assured of definite victory, because howsoever you look at the other parties, if they were to come together, they have not come out convincingly to look like they are serious contenders for the presidency. And therefore the only missing item in that matrix would be where the Mount Kenya vote would be going. If perchance Deputy President William Ruto and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga were to patch up their differences and to say, let us travel on the same ticket, and President Uhuru Kenyatta chimed in and agreed with them and lent him his support, and therefore the support of a significant swath of the Mount Kenya vote, they would be more or less headed for victory. On the other hand, we must have also take cognizance of the fact that the One Kenya Alliance may still want to field a candidate. Their fortunes would rely or depend very much on the process of settling down upon that single candidate for a start, because the expectations in the lower eastern Kenya are that Kalonzo Musyoka is going to be running. The expectations in western Kenya are that Musalia Mudavadi is going to be running, and therefore they would be dealing with a partly disappointed constituency with respect to whoever of those two would be stepping down for the other. I wouldn't draw Moses Wetangula, Senator Wetangula, very much into that matrix. I think it is taken as a matter of course in Western Kenya that he is escorting Mudavadi for now. And therefore, the question becomes whether they can deal with the disappointed constituents who would be expecting them to get to the wire, only to see them accepting to play second fiddle to someone